For every person, happiness looks different. It could be being content with who you are, having a solid group of friends who are willing to accept you, or having the ability to follow your wildest aspirations. No matter how you define true happiness, a happier, more contented existence is attainable. You can get there by making a few adjustments to your daily routines. In today's video, we will be talking about how you can stay happy all the time. Without further ado, let's begin. Add more exercise to your routine. Exercise causes the production of feel-good endorphins, which make you happier after a workout or even just a short trip to the store. I'd never encountered somebody unhappy after exercising. The University of Toronto did a great job and analyzed no less than 25 research studies. The conclusion was that physical activity does help to keep depression at bay. The best study I'm aware of was one that assigned 3 groups of depressed people to a regimen of antidepressants, physical activity, or a combination of the two. It is unsurprising that all 3 groups were happier than before. But did this happiness last? The exercise-only treatment group had an exceptionally low relapse rate of just 9% 6 months later. However, the other 2 groups had relapse rates between 38 and 31%, meaning that nearly a third of them were once again depressed. Positive thinking affects your performance. Happiness is the precursor to success. Shawn Achor, researcher and author of The Happiness Advantage. The 7 principles of positive psychology that fuel success and performance at work seems like a pipe dream. Well, according to author Shawn Achor, you can anticipate 10% of your long-term happiness if you are fully aware of all the variables that influence it. These variables include stressors, hassles, successes, economic conditions, relationships, and so on. How you interpret the outside world makes up the remaining 90%. With positive thinking, you can attain up to 30% more energy, creativity, and productivity. The key is to think positively today, rather than waiting till you are well off and well known. Trash your negative thoughts. Some people struggle greatly to overcome negative thoughts because it overpowers them. A University of Madrid study found that writing your negative thoughts down on a piece of paper and then destroying it was effective in ridding these thoughts from the mind. They advise you to burn, tear up, or dump the paper in the trash. Physically getting rid of them does help to lessen their damaging effects. Psychologists advise doing this frequently. Do you know what's missing in life that holds you back from living life to the fullest? Do what brings you meaning. In his book Meanings of Life, author Roy F. Baumeister speculates that we avoid discussing or thinking about meaning because it is uncomfortable. Our lives may be meaningless, or our goals may be unachievable, if we take a closer look at ourselves and our lives. However, having a purposeful intention can help you be happy in life by drawing your focus on the things that are most important to you, such as your loved ones, faith, career, and many other aspects of your life. It allows you to cut ties with people or activities that aren't aligned with your values. Staying motivated is essential to set and accomplish short and long-term goals when things get tough. It also, and perhaps most importantly, gives you a sense that your efforts are having a positive impact on the world. When a person can't find a deep sense of meaning, they distract themselves with pleasure. Viktor Frankl, many affluent people experience unhappiness despite how much money, respect, or fame they have because of one big reason: meaninglessness. Ultimately, happiness stems from meaning. Treasure your experiences more than your possessions. Thomas Gilovich, a psychologist at Cornell University, has conducted extensive research on why it is preferable to value special memories and enjoyable experiences over the goods we acquire. There are many reasons for this, as outlined in his study published in the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology. The initial joy we feel when buying and taking possession of that new automobile, TV, or computer can be destroyed by comparing and looking at better items after purchase. However, cherishing experiences is not nearly as harmful. They are unique, ours, and they bring us longer-lasting delight. We should always try to travel somewhere new or go hiking. Write down why you are grateful. Feeling and thinking about things you're grateful for as soon as you wake up is a terrific method to increase happiness. Research on our brain shows that we tend to always focus on the negative things of life like worries, tragedies, failures, and discontent. Negativity is the default position. We've got this negativity bias that's a kind of bug in the Stone Age brain in the 21st century. Rick Hansen, a neuropsychologist. That is why it is important to concentrate on positive things, specifically to identify our reasons for gratitude. Practice mindfulness. What does being mindful mean? It simply means that you focus on the current moment, give it all your attention, and accept it without judgment. The psychology and medical fields are now seeing a rise in this phenomenon. It can improve mood, lower stress levels, and enhance the quality of life when practiced regularly. By focusing on the present, you can enjoy good feelings and other bodily sensations like touch and smell. Think about how happy they make you feel. It is quite successful at helping people let go of the past and stop worrying about terrifying possibilities for the future. Don't forget your beauty sleep. After conducting numerous studies, researchers arrived at the conclusion that lack of sleep greatly increases your tendency to be negative. This particular study is fascinating. The hippocampus, the area of the brain that processes our happy thoughts, was the focus of the researchers' attention. This function begins to sag, and negative thoughts creep in far more than usual when we are sleep-deprived. Researchers gave sleep-deprived students a list of words to remember to demonstrate this. When it came to the positive or neutral terms, they were only getting about 31% of these accurate. Let go of grudges. Do you know how much mental and physical energy it takes to hold onto a grudge? To get a little idea of this, try to empty your mind of your anger towards people who have hurt you. Do this for only a few seconds, and you'll be able to tell that there's a massive difference in how you feel. Grudges are heavy and rob you of happiness. Sure, you will always get hurt by some people, with some being so terrible that it's not so easy to forgive and forget. However, you would have to learn how to let go of this no matter what. That doesn't mean you have to be friends with everyone, especially those who are a threat to you. Don't compare yourself to others. Many people waltz through life believing that they are competing with others. This stops them from feeling genuinely fulfilled. They begin to think that they can never be enough, and this dissatisfaction wipes the smiles off their faces. The only person you should compare yourself to is your previous version. That will tell you if you're doing much better or have been in the same spot for a while. See someone who loves to travel around the world. Suddenly, you're interested in doing that as well, even though you're terrified of flying and constantly uncomfortable when you leave your comfort zone. So guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. For more interesting content, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.